Sawadee-ka. Thank you for joining us on Newsline. We're broadcasting live on NBT, Radio Thailand FM 88, and also on NBT World. It's a Tuesday, and the date is February 9th, and my name is Sandra Hanutsaha. Welcome to today's segment of Thailand Moves Forward, and let's take a look at our first story. The Prime Minister has called for each of the ministries of the Cabinet to draft plans in line with the government's 20-year digital economy strategy. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha has chaired a meeting of the commission established to transition the nation's economy and society to the digital era at Government House. At the beginning of the meeting, the Premier made known that he wants all ministries to deliver clear plans based on the 12th National Economic and Social Development Board blueprint, which outlines a 20-year plan for national development. He asserted that the plans are needed to ensure that once general elections take place, the new government will be able to move forward with national reforms. Among the meeting's agendas was the presentation of a master plan for the development of a digital society and economy, and a plan proposed by the Electronic Government Agency Public Limited Company, or EGA. Both adhere to the government's 20-year plan, which is divided into 5-year phases. The first phase of the plan utilizes proposals by the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology and Ministry of Education to create networking infrastructure. The Ministry of ICT is to set up 10,000 high-speed internet relays to give the public wider access to free Wi-Fi. Relevant laws to implement the plan are to be concluded within this year. The Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives has continued its efforts to remedy the nation's illegal fishing issues and bring the sector in line with international standards. Agriculture and Cooperatives Minister General Chathai Sarikanya has indicated that his ministry has been able to improve relevant laws for the fishing sector, updating them and making them more comprehensive. He also explained that the ministry has created a clear management plan for fisheries and has handed down action plans that directly address illegal fishing practices. Moreover, the ministry has upgraded its monitoring and regulatory systems, as well as enhanced its data exchange channels. It has increased coordination between its Department of Fisheries and the Customs Department to combat the trade of goods from illegal fishing. The ministry is now creating an electronic system that will allow it to better perform background and retroactive inspections of marine products. It expects that the internationally accepted system will be in operation within this year. The Command Center for Combating Illegal Fishing, or CCCIF, has been enforcing strict regulations on fishing activities in Thai waters and has arrested a number of suspects for violating the fishing law. Today, we speak with Commander Pianan Galmani, who is a Plan and Policy Officer at the CCCIF, about the center's zero-tolerance approach. Sawadee-ka, Commander Pianan. It's good to have you back.
Sawadee-ka, Kun Sandra. Nice to see you again, too.
Okay. Is the zero-tolerance policy enforced among artisanal fishing operators or small-scale fishing vessels?
Before I answer that question, I would like to emphasize that most of the charges against the owner of the overseas fishing vessels are related to labor and safety of the vessels, in which they have violated even prior to adoption of the new fishery ordinance. Therefore, the current processes are only the enforcement of those laws and regulations, and with the same standard being applied to all types of fishing vessels. On the argument, I would like to explain that the objectives of these rules are to manage the use of fishery resources. Previously, it was an open access management without any limitation, but now we try to impose the limit on the way fishermen can fish in terms of area, timing, and method. The coastal fishing zone is to be set up and to be used exclusively for the artisanal fishermen whose boats are less than 10 tons in displacement. Its purpose is to harmoniously prevent any conflict between the artisanal fishermen and the commercial fishing vessels. However, the process of demarcation is a lengthy one. It involves several stakeholders and processes, such as demarcation of provincial administration and setting up a provincial fishery policy committee. And for the time being, the government cannot enforce the coastal fishing zone right now until the demarcation process is complete. Therefore, the artisanal fishermen can go out and fish as usual.
Okay, now Commander Bianan, what are some of the requests from artisanal fishing operators, and what would the government do to ease the situation?
They request that they do not want the coastal fishing zone, as they can go beyond the intended range of such zone. I would like to clarify that the distance of the coastal fishing zone is determined by the scientific data on geography, the bed, fishery resources, and suitability of artisanal fishing gears, as well as seaworthiness of their small vessels. Last week, the Minister of Agriculture and Cooperatives has accepted the request on behalf of the government, and he would raise this matter in the next meeting of National Fishery Policy Committee, which is chaired by the Prime Minister. The other processes are being speeded up and are conducted in a fair and balanced manner between the rights of each fishing group. Above all, this is geared towards sustainable and harmonious use of fishery resources. We hope that all of this process will be done quickly and has minimal effect on artisanal fishermen.
Commander Bianan, thank you so much for speaking with us this morning.
Thank you very much, Sandra. Bye-bye.
And that was Commander Bianan Galmani of the Command Center for Combating Illegal Fishing speaking to us about the center's zero-tolerance approach. On to our next story. The issues of illegal, unreported, and unregulated, or IUU fishing in Thailand are among the government's main concerns. After receiving a yellow card from the European Union, the Thai government has launched a multi-pronged campaign against IUU fishing in the kingdom's waters. So let's have a look at this special report.
The national plan to prevent, deter, and eliminate the illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, known as NPOA-IUU of Thailand, has been prepared by way of studying examples from various countries and taking the IPOA-IUU of the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, or FAO, as the main framework, as well as using related researchers as reference.
คือในเรื่องของ NPOA IUU นะอยากเรียนให้ทราบอย่างนี้นะฮะเราเริ่มในการร่างเนี่ยประมาณ5ปีที่ผ่านมานะครับโดยคณะกรรมการชุดแรกเนี่ยได้ทำการยกร่างเกี่ยวกับ NPOA IUU นะของประเทศไทยเพื่อรองรับมาตรการรัฐเจ้าของท่านะครับคือ PSM นะครับอันนี้คือตัวแรกสุด
NPOA-IUU of Thailand covers the following dimensions: responsibilities as a state, obligations as flag state, responsibilities as a coastal state, support state measures. Internationally agreed market-related measures. These 5 dimensions have to have activities that do not involve or result in IUU fishing, as well as measures to control or deny IUU fishery products entering into the manufacturing process in order to ensure that Thai fisheries is free from illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing altogether.
สำหรับประเทศไทยแล้วแผนฉบับนี้ถือว่าเป็นเจตจำนงของรัฐที่ให้คำมั่นต่อประชาชนของตัวเองและนานาชาติว่าเราจะมุ่งมั่นในการมีส่วนร่วมและรับผิดชอบในการแก้ไขปัญหาการทำประมงผิดกฎหมาย
In our next news story, the spokesperson of the National Reform Steering Assembly, or NRSA, expressed concern that there may be an imbalance between the people and the politicians under the effect of the new charter. At the plenary meeting to deliberate suggestions for the Constitution Drafting Commission, or CDC, on Monday, NRSA spokesperson Kamnun Sithisaman said he found that the election provisions were the most criticized because the CDC has made Thailand the first country in the world to use only one ballot for the elections of both constituency and party list members of parliament. Under this proposed system, the total vote of each constituency will be used in the calculation of the number of party list MPs. Mr. Kamnun stated that such an approach is equivalent to limiting people's rights to vote and making it less possible for small political parties to contest in the election. He also questioned the election of the Prime Minister, which the CDC has suggested that the names of the candidates must be revealed before the election takes place. The NRSA spokesperson also cast a doubt on how effectively the draft charter will succeed in national reform. He claimed that the draft charter appears to show an imbalance between the power of the people and the politicians. The Constitution Drafting Commission, or CDC, has found that participants in the public forum in Khon Kaen province during the past weekend have been particularly concerned about the Senate election process. CDC spokesperson Udom Rat Amarit said that the public forum to hear people's opinions related to the drafting of the new charter held in Khon Kaen on February 6th and 7th was joined by more than 500 participants who represented various private and public organizations, as well as members of the general public from 20 northeastern provinces. Mr. Udom said that the forum heard numerous concerns from participants, including matters concerning the election of senators. Many could not see how the draft constitution could prevent nepotism and cronyism among candidates. Another issue participants raised at the forums concerned the people's rights and freedoms, especially when it comes to public gatherings. Mr. Udom added that several attendees sought an assurance of equal rights between men and women. For the Year of the Golden Monkey, the Tourism Authority of Thailand, or TAT, has organized Chinese New Year celebrations in Yaowarat of Bangkok, as well as in other major provinces. And our NBT World correspondent, Kun Niranut Traijakwanit, joined the event and brings us this special report.
Chinese New Year is widely celebrated in the capital's Chinatown, also known as Yaowarat, one of the most famous areas in Bangkok. Here, visitors can feel a strong connection between Thai and Chinese communities, as Chinese culture is deeply rooted in Thailand.
I'm here at Yawarat, and for the Chinese New Year, the Tourism Authority of Thailand, or TAT, is organizing a Chinese New Year 2016 event where you could find a variety of Thai and Chinese food, as well as cultural performances, including dragon parade and lion dances.
This year, the event celebrates the auspicious occasion of Her Royal Highness Princess Mahachakri Sirinthorn's 84th birthday anniversary. It also marks 41 years of Chinese-Thai diplomatic relations and 12 years of cooperation between TAT and the Chinese Ministry of Culture. At the event, visitors were enjoying Thai and Chinese performances, which not only lit up the celebration, but also inspired intercultural understanding.
Feelings with all the red balloons and red clothes, it's a nice feeling. It's a very satisfactory color. It's a very exuberant color with the gold in it, and the food on the streets is excellent anyway. And just to see the people, you can see by praying that they really respect their new year, all going around traditionally, bowing, hands together, and praying and donating to the Buddhists. They're all donating. Everywhere is donation, donation. It's fascinating. It's very nice to see.
I was surprised how much red people are wearing. I think it's just a mixture of the Thai Chinese and Chinese people, and they seem to really enjoy having red. Everyone today was smiling at me too.
Other than in Bangkok, the TAT has also organized Chinese New Year's festivals in 13 provinces nationwide from February 5th to 15th, including Chiang Mai, Nakhon Sawan, Ayutthaya, Suphanburi, Ratchaburi, Phetchaburi, Nakhon Ratchasima, Chonburi, Songkhla, Phuket, Trang, and Udon Thani. Great shows and activities have attracted visitors to enjoy Chinese New Year celebrations, resulting in more tourism spending and stimulating the economy. The TAT has estimated that the event this year would help generate 2.3 billion baht for the Thai economy. Those who are interested can contact the TAT hotline 1672 for more information. I'm Niranut Traijakwanit reporting.
Thank you to Kun Niranut for that wonderful report. And that is the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. Next in ASEAN news, the northern province of Nan has held its third textiles and silverware fair. But first, here's a look at the exchange rates and the commodity prices.
Gifts of bounty fill the trawler still. I dance in thanks to thee.
Welcome back to Newsline. The northern province of Nan is planning to organize its third Textiles and Silverware Fair in mid-February, welcoming the establishment of the ASEAN community. Nan has cordially invited both local and foreign visitors to the fair, which this year carries the slogan, Blooming Shompu Puka Flowers, Textiles and Silverware of Nan towards ASEAN. The event is being held from February 12th to 16th at Kwangmyeong Nan in front of Wat Pumin Temple. The event aims to promote tourism and local OTOP items, especially textiles and silverware, in accordance with the wishes of Her Royal Highness Princess Maha Chakri Sirinthorn, which she expressed during her previous visits to Nan. The fair supports Thai traditional artisans to elevate the quality of these items to the international level. Event goers will be treated with a wide range of handcrafted items at discount prices, including fabrics, silver ornaments, and OTOP products. The fair's interesting activities include a fashion show for handmade garments and silver ornaments, demonstrations of jewelry making, a performance imitating traditional Nan lifestyles, and a mini concert featuring well-known artists. And in our global stories, New Yorkers ushered in the Year of the Monkey on Monday, February 8th, with the loud noise of firecrackers. In Chinese tradition, fireworks are believed to scare off evil spirits from the year to come and bring good fortune. Hundreds braved frigid temperatures and snow to witness the annual event in New York's Chinatown. Among them were many second-generation Chinese Americans who said it's important to carry on their parents' tradition. Lunar New Year is widely celebrated throughout Asia in countries such as China, Japan, South Korea, and Vietnam. In many countries, it is a national holiday. In New York, public schools were closed to celebrate the occasion for the first time on Monday, as about 1/6 of the city's 1.1 million public school students are of Asian descent. And that's all we have for you in today's edition of Newsline. For any comments or suggestions, please feel free to email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. Do follow us on Facebook by simply typing in NNT, and have a look at our website at thainews.prd.go.th/en. We say goodbye to you today with footage of Hong Kong's Chinese New Year parade. For Newsline, I'm Sandra Hanut Saha. Have a great day. สวัสดีค่ะ